Okay. Why is the volume like outrageously crazy when I just turned it down? Alright. Options. Audio. Apply. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit better. If not, we can completely like turn it down. Alright, back to 2 speed. I figure we'll get in here and try and keep them alive. It's been a few days since I've played. I cannot remember what we've got going on. Looks like we have a bunch of laborers. So after we get these couple of houses built, let's go, let's grab like 2 more builders. This building is going to be our priority. We are at our limit on tools at 50, which is fine. We can stay there now that we're really starting to get a bunch of coats. So I think our priority is going to be cranking up our reed, our feather, and our survival coat production so we can start stashing those for a trader. But I definitely want to get on top of the houses. Started clearing this area here for church. So church, cemetery, school, and doctor are going to be our priorities. And we have no firewood. But we're coming out of winter, so I think we should be alright. I think I'm going to go down even a little bit further on the music, and I have absolutely no idea why it is so loud. It doesn't keep the settings for some reason, so every time I come into game it is like ridiculously crazy. Where are we on the way of? We have 35 families, only 20 homes. We're only building 2 homes. We're going to crank out like 5 more homes. And I think I'm going to put some back here where they work. And we're going to bump this profession up quite a bit up here. So I think somewhere near this stockpile, we're going to get some homes. And then let's get a path coming up from where they work down here. And then let's get about 5 homes started over here. And that'll get them closer to where they live. So we want to stay on top of our population growth because we're not bringing in any nomads quite yet. And then eventually I'll get rid of this resource pile. And probably after the next winter we'll get some more farmers in here and crank these up. But reeds, feathers, and survival coats, we're going to crank up so we can get a trader coming in. I swear it rains every day in this map. Yeah, we're still on 2-speed. Yeah, we're still on 2-speed. now that these are built, let's get a couple docks in here. Oh, you're not gonna fit. Oh, you're not gonna, you don't like that? Oh, because I already put docks in there, they're just not built yet. Okay. And then the next thing I want to think about is coal, so we can change our furnace fuel from fire bundles to coal and save the fire bundles for heating the homes. Uh, where are we on the way of furnace fuel? $274. So the furnace fuel doesn't get counted in stored firewood for some reason. Another labor. You're going to be put to good use in some of these workshops. You already have two, and you already have two. What are we out of? We're out of reeds or feathers. What are you making? You're making survival coats. Yeah, we're running low on feathers. We're going to have to start cranking up some more of the reeds we got plenty of. Where were we on? Eggs. So we can, as soon as these couple dock workshops build, I'm going to crank out a few more chicken breeders. Alright, so there's another happy family, or happy couple, ready to make babies. And then while we're waiting for some of this to build, I know I'm going to lose a few trees, but I want to go ahead and flatten out this hill. So we're going to, I want to get a coal deposit going over here. So that'll flatten this out. You know, we can clean up the edges later, but there should be, and I can never find it. Is it under mining, renewable resources? For now, we're going to put a coal shack down here. And then eventually we'll get iron going. But I want to get some coal coming in, so we can change our furnace fuel over from fire bundles and save our reeds for or save our fire bundles to heat the houses with. Alright, we got another young couple. Alright, so what are you guys building next? You are working on the chicken breeder and the sawmill. We need those so we can get, I need the sawmill so we can get lumber, so we can get the church and the schools built. And then we'll crank out a couple more dock chicken breeders. just want to check where our food limit is set at 8,000. Bump it up so health is set at 500. Clothing is set at let's bump that up to like 500 for now. Let's go to 4. Tools. Where are yeah, let's start bumping our tools up a little bit. So let's go 100 on our limit on tools before it shuts off. We're going to bump up our logs now to a limit of 1,000, and the rest can stay where they're at for now. If you crank up your resource limit too high at the beginning, it's going to tell you that you're going to get a constant message saying your tools are low or your food is low. Iron is going to be a problem really soon as well. Where are we on iron ore? We have 231 iron ore. This little smelter, we're going to have to think about a bigger smelter. This guy could only hold 1 laborer in here. So pretty soon we're going to need a bigger iron smelter. But he can do for now. We're missing a section of road here. Alright, so what's going to come up first? The water wheel or the chicken breeder? So this dense tree shack should start cranking out a ton of wood soon. So we've got 2 people working in there. We can bump that up a little bit if we have to. And so what do we got? We've got a couple of reed farms going in, and we have another water scavenger going in. We have our sawmill going in. We have another chicken breeder going in. And we got a bunch of houses being built. Now it's just a little bit of a waiting game for the rest of this to get built, and then we'll rebalance out production and labor. Alright, so this reed farm I'm going to put on hold because it's future expansion. So I'm just going to unwork it. This dock chicken breeder though, I want to put somebody in. So I want to get that cranking up. And then this reed farm again is future expansion, so I'm going to just unwork that first and for now. Alright. We are going to crank out some lumber. I'm only going to put one guy in this water wheel for now. But it can take up to 3, so we're just going to throw one in there for now. So we want to start cranking out some lumber. And I am going to leave it here because I know it's not fully staffed yet. And yep, where we already have a path up here. All he's got to do is bring his lumber straight down here, or straight over here. Alright, we have another workshop. This is future expansion, so I'm going to unwork it. Logs are low. Yeah, I know my logs are low. We're building a lot of stuff with wood. Again, this dock workshop was future expansion, so I'm just going to unwork it. Let's get a couple of docks here. And here. Alright, food we're going to want to start thinking about because we've got a lot of laborers popping out. So I'm probably going to late winter. We'll throw 4 more workers in the farm. We'll get double the food production. And then I may throw another fishing dock in. Our fishing docks are bringing in about 1,300 food a year or a season. Alright, this food scavenger I'm going to crank open so we can get some more food coming in. And let me get another dock down here. So we got the 5 houses going in. We have our coal shack getting ready to come in. We still have 38 families, but only 22 homes. So we'll look at that balance after these 5 houses are built. I am going to future-proof us a little bit more before we start building churches and schools and all that jazz. I'm going to put in, so what's your circle of influence? We got plenty of room. So let's put in, I'm going to grab this dock chicken breeder. We're going to turn him this way. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to give us more food and more feathers. So we got 1, 2, 3, we got 4 of these guys going in. keep an eye on those. Coal shack is about built. And then what I want to do is I want to put a specialized stockpile over here just for coal. Minerals, I guess it would be a mineral? Is it a mineral or a fuel? Alright, we'll just throw a general stockpile over here. Oh, there's one close. We're good. We don't need it. Alright, so we have another little happy couple. Go make babies. Murtine, our labor died of childbirth. So now we definitely have to build a cemetery, or their happiness is going to go down. Because they can't go visit their relative. Out of logs? Oh, you are out of logs. Alright, we're gonna have to, we got 10 laborers. Let's crank you up to 3. Get more wood coming in. Alright, another young happy couple. Alright, so let us, it is autumn, our food's coming in. We're going to cut some more trees down, but it's going to be a few minutes. Another young happy couple. Go make babies. And let's see if we can get another creek bridge in over here. If it will let us. Nope, it's not going to let us. We may have to just put a regular wooden bridge in over here. It's probably not because there's a sidewalk there. Oh, it just doesn't like it there. Well, let me put a wooden bridge in. No, it's just not going to let me put a bridge that far close. Coal shack's almost in. There we go. Where are we on? So we have 26 homes, 36 families, so we could probably build at least 2 more homes. And let's get another creek bridge across here. And then we'll get a dirt road coming straight in, and then up to here, and then connect him over to here. And then let's throw couple houses like right here close to where they're gonna work. So they won't have to travel as far. And that should balance out our housing for now. We have another winner. So food. Let's early winter, so let's keep an eye on our labor pool. Why are you cold? Because we don't have a lot of firewood. I want to get one person working in the coal shack. And where are we on reeds? We have 1700 reeds. We're gonna have to crank up. So you have 2 making fire bundles. You have 2 making survival coats. We're gonna have to go with 2 more making fire bundles, or we're gonna have a hard time getting through. I don't have a lot of firewood, so I can't crank up uh, our cutter. I can't turn our furnace fuel off. But we have 82 coats, so what I could do is we could switch our survival coat over to fire bundles if we have to. Early winter, I'm going to turn on 2 more, so you are soy. So let's make you soy. Let's get 1 more in here. And you are potato. And let's get 1 more in there. So we'll get those 2 cranked up for this next season. Why do you have a question mark? Did I not give enough? There we go. So we have 2 in there. We have 2 in there. I probably didn't turn on enough laborers. Let's go down 1 more in the builder so we have at least 6 laborers. We got another happy couple making babies. Go make some babies. And let's clear out, just to help them out a little bit, clear out a few more trees. Did you make any lumber yet? You have 28 lumber. Alright, so let's get a path along here. And coming up here. Yeah, we're making firewood or fire bundles as quickly as we can. Don't starve, or don't freeze to death. So let us look at churches. I don't want anything too big at first. You need 170 lumber. Village church. Oh, you don't need it, but you need 21 iron ore. Parish house. I like these central churches, but that's 170 firewood. Old church. Old church. 300 people. That'll hold us over for a little while. Small chapel, only 160. 100. Let's go with it's 200 firewood, which we don't have. We don't have a lot of firewood. Let's go with just a small chapel for now. Let's just, what did I say we're going to go with? Let's go with the small chapel for now. Let's throw him here, right on the corner. And then we'll go with the, I don't want the fenceless cemetery. Oh, this is probably the chapel I wanted. Yeah, hold on. Let's cancel that. Alright, let's go back in here. 90 firewood. 90, so yeah, let's crank you up for now. And we'll put you up. Did I not put you down? We did not put you down. You were red for some reason. Alright, so there's our chapel. And I don't want a fenceless cemetery. Transparent, fenceless. Where's just a regular freaking cemetery? Here's the regular cemetery. So let's leave one gap so we can build a you look good for now, so there's going to be our cemetery. Where are we on? We don't have a lot of labor, so I'm going to put these dock chicken breeders on hold for now until we get a few more laborers. Our bridge is built. You're on hold. So we got 3 chicken breeders we can crank up for food. We have our chapel going in. We have our cemetery going in. Let's get just a dirt road around here for now. No. Oh man. Alright, hold on. I didn't want that to look this ugly. Where's my cancel road? Or is it the same as cancel? Yeah, I didn't want this mess to look so bad. Now let's try that again. Let's go straight across here. Why are you red? Alright, that looks better. And what do we have? We got a few more laborers come in. I want to throw one more in this tree shack and get him up to 4 so we can get more wood coming in. And now let's throw one in a chicken breeder. We get more chickens, or more feathers coming in, and more food. And then let's look at a... Yeah, I know logs are low. Let's look at a school. No, let's look at a school. One-room schoolhouse. The one-room schoolhouse is the one that can get upgraded later, so that's the one I want to build. Let's throw it here. I'm going to put it on pause until we're done with the church and the cemetery. So I want them to build first. We got our cemetery going in. We got our chapel going in. We got 2 more houses going in, and we'll see where we are on balance. And then we're going to start cranking up more reeds and fire bundles. Where are we on reeds? We've got 1,200 reeds. So let's go down to 6 builders for now, and then let's take this workshop. We're going to go 2 more for fire bundles, and we'll crank up some fire bundles. So we're going to be screwed this winter with all these new houses going in. So what I'll leave these 2 stockpiles here for now. We'll balance them out later. Alright, so there is our last house that was being built. Where are we on? So we have 29 homes and 39 families, so we can afford to put 5 more houses in. The question is, where do we want to... I think we're going to put them closer over here to the farming, because we're really going to start cranking out farming here shortly. So let's get... let's throw in like 1, 2 more houses down here near the farms. And then let's throw a couple houses over here near where we're making all of our reeds and our fire bundles. So let's go 1, 2, let's go 3 here. What do you out of? Fire bundles. Let's take our industrial fuel down so you can stop at 400. Because the only one using you right now is this little guy making iron. And we're going to have to get rid of him eventually. So let's find a better blacksmith. Put the old blacksmith in, we can put a residence on top of it after it's built. So let's throw this guy in here so we have room to build on top of him. No, he's not going to have enough room there to build on top of, so let's turn him. Let's put him in here, and then once he's built, we can throw a residence on top of him. And then let's clean up some resources here so we can see what the hell we've got going on. And we still on 2 speed? No, we went down to 1 speed because we had somebody pass away. Yellow fever. We have no doctor. Alright, hold on. Pause. Medical. Hospital's going to take 52. You need 40. Tiny hospital. 14 patients. Village hospital. Build this to get the basic hospital. Well, the hospital can't be upgraded via. Okay, so that's. This one can get upgraded. So let's throw a hospital in here. And then we don't have a lot of, but we're going to, let's go back on 2 speed, but we're going to, you are our priority. You have to get built first. Well, I waited way too long to get a hospital built. We have our herb mender. We have we got a good bit of medicines. We got 2 sick people though, and there's nowhere for them to go to get treated. Let's just hope we can keep them alive without a doctor. We don't have the logs to build this. We don't have the stone to build this. We don't have the iron to build this. We don't know if we're going to keep them alive, so let's gather our stone and some iron. Come down here to the herb mender and go grab some herbs. Quit spreading your disease to other citizens on the way down. Oh sure, just walk right by the herb mender and just get everybody sick. We don't want you spreading your disease like COVID. Yeah, just go for a stroll. Just go get everybody sick. I see how you are. Not even wearing a mask. Let's go back up on another builder. Alright, so we have our coal shack. We're just gonna have to do it. Let's throw in our stone shack. We have you. Oh, you're overlapping a little bit. Crap, I didn't want to do that, so let us take you out. Yeah, so there's our coal shack. Let's get in a stone shack. And then let's get in an iron. So logs, stone, iron ore. I don't want straight iron ore. I want to go right to iron. All right, so that'll take care of our stone and our iron that we're running low on. You can come over here for now. Oh yeah, we're screwed without this hospital. Come on, you're the priority. We're gonna lose all of our labor. We're not doing very well keeping them alive. It's rare. I've hardly ever had a disease break out without bringing nomads in. I've always survived on just the herb mender without a hospital. Wonder if there was something changed in the Megamod 8 update. Yeah, they're gonna start dying off without this hospital. Alright, so you are gonna go on hold, you're gonna go on hold, you're gonna go on hold, you're going on hold, you're going on hold. We don't want you taking any resources in. We're gonna put our chapel and our cemetery on hold. We're gonna put these guys on hold. I want this hospital to be the priority. Blacksmith, you're on hold. I want all the resources going to the hospital. Let's see if we can get this built before everybody is dead. Yeah, we're gonna lose our entire population. Hillbilly, hello. I'm killing my citizens off in Banished because I wasn't prepared and didn't have a hospital built. I had an herb mender built. I thought that was going to take care of them until I had a chance to build the hospital. I don't have the hospital built yet, so I'm pretty much screwed. I got 22 sick people. I've got like COVID spreading across the entire map and no hospital. So now I'm in a holding pattern until we can see if we can get this hospital built. Sounds like the US. Yeah, pretty much. So we've got one death from yellow fever so far. Yeah, I didn't set myself up to survive. I know logs are low. Oh, maybe the herb bender is working. There are yellow fevers coming down. We've only had one death. So we had, I think, 22 sick at one point. Oh yeah, 9, Oh, no, now we're up to 11. Sure, now it's definitely spreading like COVID. Maybe let's pray that we can get through this with only the one death. Eight, seven. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't go into politics, but it should be an interesting uh, court battle for the next few months to see what actually goes on with recounts. So down to 5. Down to 4. Come on, let's get through this without any more deaths. Our tools are low because our iron is low. What happened to all of our tools? We had like 50 some tools. I wonder if they lost their tools when they got sick. We must have done a lot of rebalancing in Megamod 8. How did we go from 50 some tools to none? So let's go 2 more builders. Let's crank the cemetery up. We have no iron. Our iron smelter. I may have to build just another tiny iron smelter to hold this over until the big iron smelter gets built. Where is my blacksmith? Yeah, let me just build another tiny iron smelter. Hopefully that'll hold us over. Small iron smelter. Just get you down here, and we'll make you our next priority build. Until we can get our big iron smelter built. That's weird. I have never like lost all of our tools before. When I had 50 tools in inventory and I didn't bring any new villagers in. So now we have 11 without tools. I can never remember where this thing is. Where is the village? Metal. There was just a small toolsmith, but I always have a hard time finding him. Toolsmith. Yeah, this little guy. Let's give this other toolsmith a little buddy so he can build us some more tools as well. Without tools. I honestly, God, don't know where they went because I had 50 in storage. Problem is we're out of iron and I can't make tools without iron. Alright, I'm going to do something that I normally never ever ever do. If I can find it. I am going to add some tools in so we just don't completely kill this series. Alright, so let's crank up one more builder. And I'm going to start turning. So we got our hospital going in. I'm going to turn all these houses back on so they will build. So we can keep our population cycle going. And then our cemetery's being built. I'm going to keep the chapel and the school on hold for a minute. We'll get the cemetery built. We'll get this other iron smelter built. So we have our tailor, which is not fully staffed. We have our woodcutter, which is not staffed. And we have our sawmill, which is not completely staffed. But how much lumber do we have? 70. So let him keep going for now. So we need, oh, I can turn him off. We have enough lumber for now. I don't want to waste any more of our logs, so let's just turn you off for now. Alright, so our hospital is built. Let's get a doctor in there. And then I'm going to turn these two farms on for this next season, so we can stay on top of our food. And then I'm also going to turn on just on one more chicken breeder. Yeah, I don't want you making any more industrial fuel and using my fire bundles. So you can stay there for now. Where are we on reeds? We only have 24 reeds, so we're going to have to get another reed farm turned on. And go down to like 9 builders. Yeah, we're like way behind on homes now. So we'll get these 5 built, we'll build up 5 more. Yeah, I know, you need reeds. I've got more reeds coming. Stone and iron are going to be an issue, so let's get the toolsmith and the iron smelter to be our next priority. Cemetery needs more stone. Alright, come down here and remove, where are we on iron ore? Iron ore, we have 248 iron ore, so let's come down here, let's just take out some more stones. We're going to need them for construction. Yeah, let's just take out some more stones. But I wanted to be out of here about an hour. We are actually at about an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to get out of here. So y'all have a good day. I'm going to take a break for about half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm going to come in and jump on and do a little bit of farming for about an hour before I just start working on the Ridgeville map for the day.